Mr. Speaker, myself and the Majority Chief Whip were all student leaders in this country. And I remember at that time, our argument was consistent, that education is progressively free, as stated in Article 25 of the 1992 Constitution. So it is absolutely misleading for the majority leader to say that free education can only be guaranteed with free SHS. He is on record to have said at a function just last week that the NDC is stating that, inshallah, when we come to power after December elections, that we're going to scrap the free SHS. Our presidential candidate has been consistent. The NDC as a political party has been consistent in the matter of the free SHS. What we have said, if you refuse to listen, is that the policy is a very good policy, but it was recklessly and haphazardly implemented. And if you had listened, the challenges confronting us today wouldn't have happened. You are on record to have said that, and I can quote what you specifically said on the matter of the NDC intention to scrap free SHS. But, right, Honorable Speaker, my point has to do with the unseriousness on the team he leads. There are only 7. Yesterday, there were just 5. Now, you think that it is important, right, Honorable Speaker, for us to discuss this matter. You are the leader of government business. What should be of concern to you is to ensure that your members are in the house. I came here by 8 o'clock, I was in this parliament. I came and registered. Your members are still not here. They are following your presidential candidate dancing as Zonto and saying, give me the steer. If you want us to take you serious, then have control of the people you lead. It is very clear that the media have discussed several issues, including the fact that you staged a coup to remove the then majority leader. Did you raise the issue in this house? Did we raise the issue of the fact that you led a team, including the majority chief whip, to overthrow the leadership of your side? Did we raise it here? So must we subject discussions in this house on any matter that is discussed in the media? Maybe perhaps we need to discuss what happened in court today. In court, where the Minister for Justice and Attorney General is accused to have said the Fantis are thieves in court, in open court. And then you just need to give them some money, they will vote based on what you want. That is a serious matter. If you want us to attach importance to issues, this one is not only dangerous, it's divisive as a state. And I think that as a leader of the majority, that should be of concern. But I'll conclude, right, Honorable Speaker. Part of consensus building is not to stand on the floor to accuse people and to demand a response from people. That makes you a good leader. You could easily have called him, this is what I heard. What is your response to it? And I guess he would have told you responsibly, I never said it, or this was what I meant. What you have done is demonstrating to the foot soldiers of your party that yes, after all, we want to bring back the issue of free education into a banner. When the NDC repeatedly stated our position very clear, when we piloted free education, and you know for a fact that we did, you are not interested in that. You are only interested in pleasing the ears of your people who know that your government has completely and disastrously failed and is just waiting for 7th December to happen. So get your people to come to this house. If not, I would have raised the issue of quorum.
Must really show the way. I mean, when we speak outside the house, every time, and we bring it to the floor, the Speaker, we can't even function. Yesterday, I think on Tuesday, the majority leader has stated something that, quite frankly, was not correct. That President Akufo-Addo is the first president to have reduced tariffs. I mean, it was so wrong, I saw it. But Mr. Speaker, that is not true. President Mills reduced tariffs. President Mahama reduced tariffs. So it was not true. But I wouldn't bring it on the floor. You know, because it would be so distracting. Anytime every 275 members of parliament make comments on radio, we come and make a statement on it. Mr. Speaker, the reason this is important is that if the attempt is to try and basically make free senior high school your baby, you would not succeed. Free senior high school was started by Kwame Nkrumah. Thank you. The first president. And it was free. And you have to understand what you've done. You don't even know. Free senior school has always been with us. It was started by searching for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The NDC backed the 1992 Constitution, and Article 25 is clear. We are constitutionally obligated to make sure there's progressively free secondary technical education. And that is why in 2016, the NDC government started that program and launched it with 320,000 free-day students. And we have laid out a plan to add additional 120,000 in 2017. Unfortunately, you came to power. And all you have done is to add free feeding, corrupted free feeding. That's what it is. Madam Speaker, let me just conclude by saying that the reason why this is important is that we are constitutionally mandated to support it. And for the record, everybody in Ghana knows that the free senior high school, as it's currently being implemented, has challenges. And that is why the NDC, I'm putting it on record, the NDC will support any legislation or effort aimed at making free senior high school better and sustainable. Any effort, this is what our flag bearer has said. And every time he has said that you have biscoated him, will make the free senior high school better and sustainable. If that's what you want to do, bring it and we will support it. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The majority leader heard Honorable Notu say that he was going to oppose, or the minority side was going to oppose a free SHS bill. Because I also listened to him, and he said into my ears that he did not know what was the content of the bill that was supposed to be brought to the House. And so he could not comment on opposing it or not opposing it. I think I heard him very, very well. Mr. Speaker, what is rather trending is that inflation has dropped to 23%. And people are criticizing why prices are still going up when inflation has dropped from 25 to 23. That is what was running around this morning. And I also heard people quoting prices of tomatoes, even medicine, paracetamol. They were quoting the prices in 2016 and comparing these prices with what they are today. That's what I was following on social media today. Throughout, there was a very long list comparing what things were in 2016 to what they are today. So to say that Honorable Peter said he was going to oppose a free senior high school, I think it is rather the majority side which is fear-mongering all across the country that when NDC comes to power, they are going to abolish the free senior high school program. They are rather saying that, fear-mongering. Oh, you have said it. You have said it that when Muhammad comes to power, he will abolish free senior high school. Is that not what you said? That is rather what is trending, and not that they oppose any bill. Me? I'm speaking to the speaker. Do you want me to answer you? He has spoken a lot about free senior high school. He has spoken a lot. Please, Right Honorable Speaker, the majority leader is misleading this House.